Howdy, folks, and welcome to YouTube Roulette Tuesday, a Sound Appraiser exclusive, the show where we pick a YouTube generated music genre playlist, ask Alexa for a random number, then use that to find tracks that'll expand our horizons. My name's Cary Nightingale, and with me, as always, is our lifeguard on duty, Kevin Nebrich. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets and let's spin that wheel. Kevin, I'd love for you to tell me about the Yacht Rock song you landed on.
I listened to the song Love Will Find a Way, a single off the 1978 album Worlds Away by California rock band Pablo Cruise. Written by members David Jenkins and Corey Lirios, the lineup for this song was a bit difficult for me to pin down, so I'm not entirely sure who's playing what in this recording. What is clear is that Pablo Cruise, well, he's not listed anywhere. The band chose the name because Pablo represents an honest, real down-to-earth individual, and Cruise depicts his fun-loving and easygoing attitude towards life. And when asked if he was a band member, they would just simply say, yeah, he's the guy in the middle. With a relaxed backbeat on the drums, a bassline groove and backup vocals reminiscent of a Motown standard, quiet accompaniment on the Rhodes piano, and a bluesy guitar solo, this song is a little bit all over the place, but it all comes together nicely with a supportive message of unbridled optimism in the face of a devastating breakup. This song is best listened to while driving your drop top aimlessly down the road, with sun-dried tears on your face and the faint smell of a bridge burning somewhere far behind you. My tune score for Love Will Find a Way by Pablo Cruise is 7.1 out of 10. Cary, give it a listen and let me know what you think.
Well, I'd be happy to. Give me just a moment and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Kev, thanks so much for the opportunity to listen to this track. I can certainly tell with the rock instrumentation and the bluesy roots that it's got. They kept a lot of that blues edge. So I think it is pretty well crafted. But it kept that blues edge in a way that the song I landed on did not. I landed on 1977's Baby Come Back by Player. Baby Come Back is a song about a fella who's decided to give up his bad habits and try to get his lost love to return to him. The lyrics are effective at conveying that message, and they do seem carefully crafted. I take issue, however, with Mask of False Bravado, because it's a mask. Of course it's false. Doesn't need to be stated. The rhythm is a steady, even boring 4/4, but there's a little flair from the hi-hats and the bass line to add a little bit of interest. Melody and harmony are the standouts here for being well-textured and fairly memorable. There's something about the vocal delivery that makes it very believable that the poor schlub doing the singing really wants his baby to come back. It's especially apparent when he hits those high notes just after about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Everyone's performance sounds professional and practiced. There are plenty of counter-melodic embellishments, mostly from the raindrop keys, throughout this arrangement, and the instrumentation generally sounds well placed. The sentiment of Baby Come Back is a lot, too desperate for my personal tastes. Maybe I'm too hard-hearted to ever admit fault or go crawling back to an ex-lover, but I find it very difficult to relate to the pleas offered in this tune. This song is best listened to when you're sitting in a dark bar, surrounded only by strangers and the smell of your own boozy breath, wondering why everything you love leaves you. I'll appreciate it as a well-crafted soft rock song that might have been emblematic of its time and nothing more for me. I rated Baby Come Back at a 6.7 out of 10 on the tune score scale, but Kev, I'd love for you to sit down, give it a spin, and let us know what you think.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Kevin, come back.
Okay, baby, I'm back.
So, Kev, what'd you think?
Well, I think Player could really use a stronger support system like the one my man Pablo Cruz has. But I agree with your tune score. And I did want to mention that I really did enjoy the well choreographed climb that takes place right in the middle of the chorus that kind of walks you right back to the first chord in the progression. That was really nice and well done.
You know, Kev, if I learned anything from listening to these Yacht Rock songs, it's that they were incredibly well crafted, even if, at least in these two songs, the lyrical content and message doesn't really appeal to me, or I find it hard to relate to. But I think it's really important that we appreciate them for what they are, which is well crafted rock songs. So I'm glad that you brought Yacht Rock to my attention. I'd never heard of the genre. Probably heard both of these songs 100 times in the past, but because they're not my type of music that I usually listen to, they tend to be fairly forgettable for me. But now that I've sat down and listened and actually paid attention, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to recognize them next time I hear them.
Well, I'm really glad you enjoyed it. And, I mean, look at the time. We sailed right through that one.
Well, as always, we invite and encourage you, our dear audience, to give a listen to the tracks we reviewed today. They're on our Tune Scored Tracks playlist on our YouTube channel. While you're there, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel and leave us a comment, letting us know what you thought of our scores and critiques. Did you agree? Did we miss anything? It's also a great place to recommend one of your favorite songs for a tune score or one of your favorite genres for a YouTube Roulette episode. We've had a lot of fun today, and we hope you did too. That's been Kevin Nebrich. I've been Cary Nightingale. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay sound. While you're there, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel and leave us a comment, letting us know what you thought of our scores and critique.
Good drinks. You almost got through that. You like, ugh.